My producer will be taking some photographs of Imam Rashid very soon. And you'll see how he looks in the studios of Hits 103.9. He's accompanied here by his secretary. Ladies and gentlemen, the name certainly Black Rasta. And when we do touchdown, reggae music will continue. And Imam Rashid's voice will be on the radio. What are we talking about today? I've been holding you down for so long now. What exactly are we talking about? I'm sure by now you have heard about the Bermuda Triangle. You might have heard about the Bermuda Triangle. If you are that inquisitive like me, I am very sure that you have done some research here and there and you have not been able to come to a conclusion. Ladies and gentlemen, what are the facts? What are the lies? What are the mysteries? What are the legends? We will find out when we speak with Imam Rashid. Why did we decide to invite Imam Rashid into the studio? Imam Hussein Rashid, right in the studio. We will find out. You love it, you dig it. He's the chief imam of the Salawatia movement. You love it. Sheikh Imam Rashid Kutubu. Oh my God, have mercy. Oh my God, have mercy. If I were you, I will call 100 people and tell them to listen. I know every Ghanaian is hooked on into this show. How about calling some people in China and calling some people in Jordan, calling some people in England to listen to us via the internet, or right there on the satellite dish? The name certainly Black Rasta. This is the king of reggae, not only in Ghana, not only in Africa, the whole wide world. When we return, Imam Rashid, Sheikh Imam Rashid Kutubu, God get up mercy. You remember in 2001 he predicted, or he said, that there was going to be a lot of catastrophe around the world. Earthquakes, this and that and that and that, unless some huge pyramids were built around the equator. Number one. And number two, some number of animals should be slaughtered with the permission of Atamils, and the Quran will be recited 220 times. As to how Imam Rashid got all these revelations, me as a geography student, I look at the pyramid side and I look at the earthquake side, and I must say that Imam Rashid must then be a geographer. Alright, then somebody told me, oh, he has an idea about the Bermuda Triangle, he's been there before. That is why Imam Rashid is here. Imam Rashid, salam alaikum.
Alaikum salam.
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you so very much for coming into the studio.
I'm very honored.
Oh my God, have mercy. Well, Imam, so many of my people are asking me on the internet, who is Imam Rashid? Who are you?
Yeah, Imam Rashid is a very humble man, a Muslim, and a practicing one, of course. Rose to the chief Imam of the Ghana Armed Forces, there's a captain as my rank at that time. And I serve my country to the best of my knowledge and my capability. Then Imam Rashid, actually I am a student of the Quran, a student of philosophy, and also a student of psychology. I did so many things, and I rose to become a sheikh that had been ordained in Burkina Faso in 2003 by Sheikh Abubakar Bega II. So briefly, that's Imam Rashid.
Oh my God, have mercy, a man with a very, very rich repertoire. So he's a captain, or he was a captain, always a captain at the army. So you're a retired soldier?
Yeah, I am.
Did you retire out of age, or you retired out of your own volition?
No, I didn't retire as a matter of fact. I didn't retire as based upon old age, but I was retired upon some circumstances which I will not disclose that now. Okay.
All right. When are you going to disclose this? I'm sure it's going to make headlines all over the world.
That's right. I'm going to write my own memoirs.
Well, the man in the studio is Sheikh Imam Hussein Rashid Kutubu. Oh my God, have mercy. And he's the chief imam of the Salawatia. Lord God have mercy. I mean, Imam, I mean, apart from being the chief imam of Salawatia Muslim Mission of Ghana, and also I'm a retired soldier, I've been told a lot of things about you. I'm going to talk about that later.
Right.
But tell me, Imam, I hear you have spiritually or physically gone into the Bermuda Islands.
Of course, yes, that is very accurate.
Wow. Imam, tell us, how did you get there? By ship, by plane?
There are so many means that we can get to the Bermuda Triangle. One is by abstract travel.
Abstract travel?
Yeah. The second is also by means of transport. But I went there with a means of transport. But that transport, actually, I've been told when I was coming to the studio that in order that people could listen to me, I should just keep that concealed yet. I shouldn't disclose that my means of transport that I went to Bermuda Triangle, but I actually went to Bermuda.
Oh, you were told? Who told you not to mention?
Oh yes, yes. We are not the only beings inhabiting this earth. No. We have lots and lots of other beings that are inhabiting the earth with us. They are what we call extra terrestrials. They come from outer space. They have their own vehicles. Very, very, very advanced, more advanced than the human being.
Wow.
Yeah.
So these are extra terrestrial beings.
Yes.
Are they like the spirits or something like that?
They are that is the layman will say spirit. Yes, the layman will say spirit, because we don't have any other vocabulary in our languages that could describe extra terrestrials.
My God,
say they are jinns or they are spirits.
And Imam, do you see these people? Do you communicate with these people?
Oh yes, I do. Sometimes have a conversation with them. Before I embarked on this project. But mind you, Bermuda Triangle is one of my greatest project.
Lord God have mercy. Imam, before you get into the Bermuda Triangle, do we have some of these extraterrestrials in the studio? Do you have some of them looking at me as I'm talking right now?
Of course, yes.
Oh,
yeah. Walls are not actually things that can protect them from seeing things. They can affect machines. They can actually bring something that can really bring what is it called, magnetic field, a magnetic field that can really disrupt everything that we do.
I hope that they don't at this particular moment.
They will not. Inshallah.
Why did you take interest in the Bermuda Triangle?
Yeah, to save human beings. Actually, Salawatia is, as a matter of fact, is to promote peace in Ghana, promote peace in the whole world. But by the way, when I talk about peace, let me first of all say Merry Christmas to all our Christian brothers and sisters out there, and a Happy New Year in advance. And let me also congratulate Ghanaians for a peaceful election. I said somewhere that Ghana is going to have the most peaceful election that in Ghana's history, and it came true. So the post-election times, we should really be calm, be patient, and also restrain ourselves and actually abide by the rule of law.
Right.
Okay. I also want to take that opportunity to say hello to my numerous students out there in Tamale and also in Accra here. Yes. Okay. So it's Bermuda Triangle. When I said it's Salawatia means peace, to promote peace in Ghana and also to promote peace in the world. We know very well that it looked like. Let me just put it this way. Maybe people should forgive me if I should say this. We are sailing in the ship, and it looked like all the people in the ship plus the captain of the ship is somehow having a mental problem.
Wow.
What will think the faith of the ship would be.
Very terrible, because if everybody on it is I mean, besieged with mental illness, certainly, I mean, we're going to have problems.
I'm not the only person that say that. The president of Canada once said that it looked like the leadership of the world is lunatic.
Wow.
And they can only be actually affected by these beings that we call the celestial beings.
The genies.
The genies.
The spirits.
Yeah. They impersonate people. They can impersonate anybody.
I see.
Yeah. And then take his form, go and effect some changes. And you will see that the world has no what we call restraints. The patience is getting out of the vocabulary of the world.
Right.
And therefore, Salawatia is doing all that we can to do that. And our best way to do it is to stop what is actually happening in the Bermuda Triangle.
Right.
Now, the Bermuda Triangle came to a limelight around 1622.
Wow.
When Columbus was trying to discover America.
That's right.
He landed at the island of Bermuda. But before that, what really happened was that all the instruments in his ship didn't work at that time. They all went wayward. So the ship started drifting without any control until they hit a reef and then they landed at Bermuda Triangle. Bermuda. Now, in Bermuda, when they were there, Columbus and others, they saw a very big light, very shining light that came with a flash, and then the ship was raised up. They could see even the bottom of the ship.
Lord God have mercy.
But
brought down again.
The second time was also an English captain by name George Sommer. But I call him Summit. George Summit. Now he also had the same experience, but the most fun, strange time was when 1940s actually. You already mentioned that. But in 1940s, the Bermuda Triangle came to the limelight at when there's a base, an Air Force, a naval base, a naval training base in the U.S. in Florida.
That's true.
Called Cecil Field. Sorry, at Jacksonville. Now, when they had a retuned flight that they were to go out for a radius of 100 miles radius and returning in 2 hours time. So they left the base with 12 planes, and they came back to the base. They came back to base with 10 planes. 2 planes were missing. They couldn't
find those two planes.
They didn't even notice. They didn't notice the disappearance of these 2 planes until they came to the base.
Right.
So at the base, the 2 missing planes was noticed, and a search plane, team
went in search
of them, and they couldn't see a debris. They couldn't see anything at all. So they came back and they put it on record. The second was December 1945.
Right.
It was on a Wednesday, like today.
Yeah.
But the date is different because that is 5th December.
Right.
Yes. So that flight was called Flight 19.
Flight 19. I remember that one.
Yes. Flight 19. That was about to take off. It took off around 2 p.m. And flew out of base.
Right.
With a retuned flight that would take them to the radius of 160 miles,
right,
and back. Then the captain of the captain of the 5 planes, that was Flight 19, The captain was called Lieutenant Charles Taylor. He when they went out, they saw strange things, and he radioed back, and what he said was, and I quote, "We don't know our position. We cannot see land. I repeat, we cannot see land.